From the News Channel 8 studios, let's talk live with your hosts, Natasha Barrett and Melanie Hastings.
All right, think your morning yogurt and that lunch salad is healthy? Well, you may want to take a second look.
Registered dietitian Rebecca Scritchfield is back here with us to show us some foods that seem healthy but have hidden ingredients that may not be so good for us. And this is really a lot of stuff that you brought, you see on the shelf, and you think because of the labeling that, okay, it's good for us.
Yeah, they have some sneaky marketing going on, and you really got to be careful. And so what I brought today was foods that you think are healthy you might grab and say, oh, give this a health halo. But unfortunately, when you look at the labels, they're going to have added sugars. And
so what are some of those buzzwords that we should be suspicious about?
Well, for example, they might call something all natural, but there might be added sugar in it.
Yeah, let's look over here. Let's you want to start with the Dannon yogurt?
Sure.
So this says
it
all
has
natural.
all natural, but it has added sugars in it. It has a day's worth of added sugars. So you're going to get 2 tablespoons. It looks like that.
2 tablespoons of sugar in one of those little yogurt containers.
Yes, and that's what's recommended to limit to. You know, it helps if you get too much sugar, it's going to lead to weight gain, diabetes.
It says 25 grams here. So despite what you're seeing on the front, check the back label.
Exactly.
Okay.
And natural is one of those buzzwords.
So instead of eating that, I guess the yogurt, I mean, you could use plain yogurt, right? Plain yogurt doesn't have the sugar in it.
You could do plain yogurt, and you will get some protein in that, but it's not necessarily going to be, that might be a good snack, but not necessarily going to fill you up for a meal, which is why I did a smoothie. So this smoothie is actually peanut butter and blueberry, and basically what it has is, you know, starting with the peanuts, they actually are really high in protein. They've got 8 grams in a serving, and that is more than any other nut. And I'll go ahead and pour out the other one too. And it's also got the good fats, so the polyunsaturated fats that are heart healthy, and they're you know, the good for you fats.
Well, peanut butter and blueberry, that's an interesting combination.
Isn't it interesting?
Rebecca?
You would normally do peanut butter, banana. So we've got
that's nice,
also the vitamins and minerals in there. Well, the thing about the peanuts is it's going to be protein and fat, so you're going to have longer term energy than just having, say, just a yogurt
alone. The stuff you need.
But
and there's no added sugar.
You don't think of peanut butter as being, you know, you think of it as being caloric.
People think of the calories and they think avoid, but that's not what you want to do. You want to think of your nutrients and energy.
And the protein.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Right.
And blueberries certainly are great for you,
Blueberries are great for you. You know, blueberries are very high in vitamin C. Vitamin C is used in collagen formation, so you want to think healthy skin and also antioxidants as well.
Let's look at this other smoothie here, because you see these all over the grocery store, and they're, you know, sometimes we think we don't have time to do this at home, so pick up the smoothie in a bottle. But this one, tell us why it's bad.
Okay, so this one has, if you look at the sugars, so this has 40 grams of sugar in one bottle.
That's a lot.
So that would be twice of what's recommended. And that's where it adds up. So this sports drink bottle, this is how much sugar we get in a week. Typical American.
Oh my gosh.
So typical American. Not what we're getting here.
If this is the goal, for a day, you know, we actually get almost this whole jar a day, and it adds up to
so you just think what you want.
That's
This is what happens.
Exactly.
But it's added for the average person to do a smoothie in the morning.
It's 2 or 3 minutes.
So
I
that's
mean, it's the blueberries, right? So you've got the antioxidants, 4 grams of fiber too. You got the protein and the fat, and also antioxidants in the peanuts.
And once you get used to doing it, I guess it goes faster, right?
It
you have
takes
all
like
the ingredients
3
on
minutes,
hand.
probably faster than oatmeal.
All right, let's move to lunch over here.
Okay.
And I see a green salad, and you say green salads are great for you.
This part would be healthy. So this is kale, carrot, avocado, some sesame seeds, but it's the dressing. You know, you see that free, fat-free, everyone thinks, okay, I should cut back on calories and do fat-free.
But
when they take out the fat, guess what they put in?
Sugar.
Yeah, everything else.
Exactly. So they put sugar in there, and what I would recommend is actually making your own salad dressing. And this is really cool because everyone knows olive oil is healthy for you, but you never hear about corn oil. So this is Mazola corn oil, and it actually has a compound in it called plant stanols. What these do is they help prevent your body from absorbing cholesterol. So you could use it in salad dressing or in cooking. What I have here is soy sauce, some cider vinegar, some ginger, and then the Mazola corn oil, and you shake it up, and you know, you make your own. This has no added sugar. and you could put that on your healthy salad. And now we're talking about a no added sugar.
You're not
type
adding
of a
all that
lunch.
on.
Exactly.
Well, it sounds like that's the key then, Rebecca. Make all your own foods, and then you know what's in them. You know you haven't put extra sugars in them.
Or read the labels, you
Yeah.
know, but I definitely would make your own smoothie with fresh fruit, a high protein food like peanut butter in the morning instead of just grab and go type foods. And snacking is another area.
Yeah, speaking of that, you have the examples right here. You go into any grocery store aisle, and in the aisles of granola bars and snacks, and you have a Cliff Bar here. You even have a Kid Bar.
Right.
Tell us what you found.
Well, so these are like the backpacker bars, and it's not that, you know, I mean, they're designed as a meal replacer. You know, then you've got these other foods that are like fiber, antioxidants. You know, this isn't a natural fiber, and there's also sugars in that. And so again, you know, people give these foods health halos for energy. Energy is just calories, so chances are there's added sugar. So this has over a day's worth of sugar. This has a half a day's worth of sugar in just one little amount.
For people though that, you know, these were made for people that need that extra fiber. Is it good if a doctor says, okay, you need some more fiber in your diet, have one of those? Still bad?
I would say that you'd be much better off getting it more from fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains, because there's many other nutrients that are naturally occurring in those foods that help prevent all kinds of diseases.
Gotcha.
You know,
and these bars are marketed in a way that make you think that it's going to be really healthy, like a protein bar or a zone bar.
Right.
You think you're going to be
or you'll
doing right for your
one
diet.
a day
but you're
or
taking
more
in
than one a
extra
day.
sugars and things you don't need.
Exactly.
Okay, and the same goes for some of these drinks.
Yes, and so for these drinks, you know, again, this is a juice, and everyone knows avoid juice, but they put chia seed in it, so they think it's healthy, and it still has added sugar. You know, it's still a juice that they added something to it to give it a health halo.
So we should be snacking on
more like, you know, things like fresh fruit, you know, the blueberries again, the cheese, hummus and veggies, smart snacks like that. You know, they're going to give you much more sustained energy, and they're whole. You know, there's not added sugar in these things.
It's what your mom was trying to teach you. Eat fresh.
Exactly.
It still holds true.
Yep. And I really would try, you know, making your own salad dressings and that. Those plant stanols are really beneficial, and it's got 4 times out of olive oil. So olive oil is great, but try corn oil or something else instead to change up the taste.
Rebecca
Scritchfield,
Scritchfield,
thank you, Rebecca. Good to have you on.
welcome.
We've got more of the show coming up. Stay with us.